Welcome to episode 78 of Rage Whale with Kev, James and Drew, and a special appearance from famous Paul Chicken. We have some fresh movie news for you, also discussing Kev's night out at the Sleep Token gig, and Drew's conversations about theatre, meeting Kevin Spacey and Jeff Goldblum.
Wow!
Oh.
Hello, my name's Paul.
Worst voice ever for a chicken.
Wow. Wow. Good name. I don't know what my name would be. And I can prove that I'm Paul because I got no leg.
What?
So yeah, this is the real Paul Chicken from JD's house that I have thieved, and he's over here in Chester with me. All right, chill out.
Easy.
So yeah, he's been set free for once. He used to go travel.
Kev always
all
did
around
like a
the
little
world.
pecker, didn't he?
Yeah.
Why did you chop his leg off?
He's the guy that used to go traveling all the world, meet famous celebrities, and then I kidnapped him, chopped his leg off to prove to JD that I had him, and ransomed him, and dropped him off at Alexandra Palace in North London. And he's back out. He's back out. I've kidnapped him again.
Dude.
Kate told me to. So, Kate, this is your fault. Sorry, JD, but Paul's with me now.
Oh. Dun,
Well, if he's got one leg, should we just call him Heather Mills?
Wonky?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a fake leg. He's just got no leg.
Oh, okay.
I have no legs.
So what have you guys been up to this week? Not even film related. What have you been doing in your personal lives that's not filthy?
I'll be fighting a cold.
You're doing well for a man that's got a flu earlier. It sounds like you might be dying or something, but you sound fine. You sound good.
That is the power of Max Lemsip, my friend.
Fantastic. So you've just been working and not working and...
Yeah.
through.
The irony is, like, I want to work. Like, I want to get back to work. Like, it's not fun, one, being old and ill, and just being ill in general, but, like, just being ill. You just sat there.
Drags on, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's just like, you kind of just like, I want to get on with stuff, man. I want to be, doing things with my life.
James, what you been up to?
Going to work.
Cool. You built any more Hollywood?
Chip off the old block?
No, there are some good things coming up, but I'm not allowed to say. So,
Oh, that's cool.
top secret.
Top
Yeah,
secret.
what about yourself? What have you been doing with your badass self?
Not a lot, hobbling around.
You've
Had
been
an MRI on Monday, that was
I was
fun.
going to say, is your leg still fucked?
Yeah, I had an MRI last Monday, that was fun.
Oh, for your leg?
Mm.
Ah.
Any results? Or just...
Not yet. So, yeah, I'm not even doing much because I can't really walk, so I've just been sort of like watching football and movies. I've been pretty lazy, actually.
Well, that's a bit of research, but you do a podcast that deals with films, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the horror film The Grinch, it's actually called The Mean One or something. It's quite funny because every time he goes to see The Grinch, he's in the bar and he's talking to this girl, this bloke who looks like Santa, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's the Grinch," and this woman goes, "Finch, drinks for Finch." Like every time he goes to say Grinch, and he's like, "We just call him The Mean One."
Nice.
So obviously he can't say Grinch, can he? Because it's probably copyrighted by someone.
That's clever. Well, do you want to hear something? Well,
Yeah, Kev, what have you been up to, man?
kind of interesting, because again, I don't do that much either. But obviously, I came back from London at the weekend, and then on Tuesday, I had Tuesday and Wednesday off to go to Manchester for the night. And me and JD and Gareth and a couple other friends went to go and see a band called Sleep Token at the new Co-op Arena, which Manchester's got the biggest arena in the UK, and then they just opened the Co-op Arena, which is even bigger than the biggest one in the UK. So it's like overkill in Manchester now.
Does it have a co-op in it?
It does. It literally does. Like beers and stuff like that is pretty impressive. It's the nicest, cleanest arena I've ever been in. But
I keep seeing people posting about how much stuff costs in there.
yeah, it was £9.50 for a drink.
How much are the baked beans?
Which is kind of normal. It's not full co-op, Drew.
Oh, okay.
You can
Okay.
grab some snacks and some
Yeah, I
food.
don't think people are going to bring baked beans into a live gig. Hey, crack those beans,
No,
man!
they do have a few smaller grocery items, but nothing like that.
At the
But
mosh pit,
it's
whip your
Kev, how were the
beans out.
bands? Did the bands do well or did they bomb?
fucking slayed. Absolutely killed it, man.
That one went
Because
right over your head, didn't it?
what?
Did they bomb?
It's not the It's not the AO.
No, it's what was the one that got bombed.
No, it wasn't. It's the other one.
Was it not?
No, it's also a brand new one as well.
I've been to the one that got bombed since it got bombed. I've been there 3 times.
You were
since
there
it
when it got bombed because you were the one that got away.
No, what?
They're
Who was
still
it?
looking for you.
It was Ariana Grande, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to see Billie Eilish and
No, you
Tool.
did. Kev went to see
in that.
Ariana Grande.
I went to see Billie Eilish, and I've seen Tool in that arena. It's the AO arena in sort of Ancoats part
Kev's a
of
big Ariana Grande
Manchester.
fan.
Well, she plays Glinda now, doesn't she?
Definitely not.
In
Definitely
the
not.
Wicked.
But when I went to this gig, right, so a couple of things happened that made us laugh a little bit.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
When we were drinking in the afternoon, and then we went to the tram stop because the arena is outside the city centre, so you have to get the tram about 15-20 minutes outside. And we went just to go and queue up for the tram, and there was this guy giving the like the staff member that's keeping everyone in line and keeping everyone from falling onto the tracks and keeping everyone like chilled and queued up correctly, being a nice sort of stewardy type guy. The guy having a full-blown argument with them, and we're just standing right by them listening, laughing. And then the guy was being a right little prick to this steward guy who's just trying to do his job, and he was like, "Can't you fucking read? Can you fucking read? You're like," I think it didn't say you're racist, but he goes, "You're ignorant" or something.
Could
And
he
I
read?
looked, and he had a necklace on, like a lanyard, and on the lanyard it said, "Fuck, am I getting this right?" I think it said epileptic or something like that, like a condition. I think it was
We get a
epileptic.
lanyard for that now.
well, I don't know what. I don't.
That's more funny than the actual. That's better than the punchline.
Oh no! All right, so this guy's like going, "Sir,
Whoa.
I just need you to stand over there." It goes, "I didn't see, I didn't know."
Hopefully he's watching, Kev.
He's like, stop flashing, sir. Please put your clothes back on.
For the audio listeners, James has just put his strobe light on for the epileptic. Not laughing at epilepsy, just this one man who was a bit of a prick. And basically, I looked over, and he was wearing a scarf that hid his lanyard. And the guy was having a go at him. He goes, "Can you read?" He goes, "It's covered by a scarf." And they were going around in circles. So I just had to go over and went, "Oi, mate, just because you've got a disability doesn't make you special. You're being a prick. He's a nice man. Leave him alone." And the guy goes, "Thank you so much. I've been going around in circles with that guy." I know. A couple of the quips, and I just walked in between and went, "Mate, off you go. Go and have a nice evening." Like, some people just need to be fucking forced to do something. And that's not the end of it. So
What was the link to the epilepsy? Was he like flashing a torch in his eye, or like
no
what?
idea. It was like he was saying, "I've got a disability. Be nicer to me." It's like, your disability has nothing to do with you being a penis right now. You know, if you were disabled and the guy was saying run, fair enough. But the guy's saying, "Can you walk to the back of the queue?" and he's got epilepsy. What relevance is that to anything? He was using that to his advantage to call him out to being a prick for inconsiderate when it's got nothing to do with walking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
He's
strange.
a prick who also has a condition. But you know, anyway, we go to the gig, right? And it's not a heavy band. It's a heavy-ish band, but compared to what I listen to, it's not heavy. It's kind of a big anthemic rock. They've got big, heavy riffs, but he sings like an angel. It's like beautiful vocals. There's like 4 or 5 songs where he goes to a growl, but only at a crescendo. But anyway, so it's not really a band you pit for, and if you do, you go into the pit. we were like the second, third back in the standing, just watching scenario. And these couple of kids ran through, which is fine, but they just stopped and went, "Should we just start a pit here?" And I went, "Mate, fuck off down there. We just bought a beer, right? And it was the double pint ones." So I went to the thing to buy it, and I'd forgotten already because I'd had a few beers, and the guy gave me the thing, and it was £18, and I went, "Oh, no, I just want the one." And he was like,
The German ones.
"Yes, that's the one." I was like, "Because it's a 2 beer big."
I had one at the O2, didn't I?
So
Yeah.
so
It wasn't 18 quid though, I don't think.
it's 9.50 each, or 18 quid for a double. So it's cheaper to get a double, and it means you have to walk back and less in the queues. Anyway, so I get this. I'm standing there. I've only just got it. I've taken a sip. It's like right towards the top of this drink, and these kids go to start a mosh pit in front of me, and I just went, "Don't, don't, don't," and they look at me and went, give me that look like, "Shut up, like we're come here to mosh." I'm like, "I'll mosh, but you go in the pit, not here." And then the chord hit that goes a bit heavy, and they all started flaying around and made me spill quite a big chunk of my beer, like £4 worth of beer, I'd say, just off the top. I was so fucked off. I was holding a beer. You have to have two hands to hold it.
Blast them.
You have to have two hands to hold it. It's a big thing. So I just did a side kick and kicked one in the chest and sent him flying. So I just went bang and knocked him over. and then they all left. So
Kev was beating up children.
That was in song 3. That was like the beginning.
Jeez.
Do you know what?
I'm not sure if
What
that's
you were
something
saying about that
beating up
person.
children.
They weren't
What you were saying about
children.
that epileptic person, right? Me and Reef went to the
I didn't
Christmas
kick an
light turn
epileptic.
on
To be
in town.
specific, I didn't kick an epileptic. It was just a normal child,
Okay,
adult
that's good.
child.
Adult
Well,
child.
me and Reef went to the Christmas light switch on in town, and it was horrible. It was absolutely heaving. Like, it was like being in the middle of like a festival. Like, everyone was shoulder to shoulder. Like, I couldn't have put my arm out like that and turned around. And there was like people trying to get through, and we were watching. And then this person, like, some people had prams, and we were like trying to get out the way. But it's like, what can you really do? And then some dude come on, pushing me, going, "Excuse me, excuse me." Like, and it wasn't like one in wheelchairs you can do on your own. It was like one in ones from the hospital that lazy people sit in. There was nothing wrong with the woman. She obviously just had like a sore foot or like, high cholesterol.
Get a Veruca.
She looked like she probably just couldn't be bothered to walk. If I'm honest.
Diabetes.
She looked like one of them. But he was like, "Yeah, excuse me, got wheelchair." And some guy just turned around and goes, "Congratulations." He just like and turned around. And he's like, do you expect us to make magic and just like,
Yeah, you're
Stick
not
a siren.
You're
Stick a
not
siren on the top of your.
I'm not Moses. I wasn't going to make like a sea of things like move around. It's like, idiot. It was
Jeez.
funny because she didn't see nothing. She was facing the wrong way, so whenever anything happened, it was down there.
I don't like it when people. I mean, obviously use things to your advantage to a degree, but if you're a twat about it as well, your sympathy is lost and you're not helping your cause.
It's like when you're walking down a street and there's like 2 or 3 people on the street and they don't move or go single file.
Yeah.
Or
Just-
they're
Just rigid your shoulders and wait for the impact because you've got nowhere to move, so they need to learn sometimes.
It's like sometimes when fat people expect you to go on the path because they've got their little fat scooters. And it's like, I'm not walking on the road, you can just park up. It's like
That's
you're
like
only
Wall-E
in that
though,
because
isn't
you
it?
can't physically walk. Like, there's nothing wrong with you.
That's like Wall-E when things have gone so far.
Wally.
Wally, that they're constantly consuming things that they can't. They need to be on wheels now, essentially, which is not the way that God intended us to be. Not that there's anything against wheels, because I feel like this has taken a really dark
So you're
turn.
going to say being fat?
Well,
There's
yeah,
nothing wrong with being fat.
There's nothing wrong with being fat on wheels. Well, except Anyway,
Love who you are, everyone. Anyway, the point I was going to say.
we took a real turn there.
All them
Dangerous
people on
territory.
the fatmobiles.
Also, we went to this gig, right? After the gig, right? Remember, this is a Tuesday night where nothing should be open, but there's a little club in Manchester called Satan's Hollow, and it's a rock bar, so it does after parties. So whenever there's a gig on in town, they do an after party, and it's always a random night in Manchester. Like London's always the weekend. Annoyingly, Manchester's always during the week. So it's open till 3 o'clock in the morning, and you can go to this place and listen to your sort of music. The queue was horrendous, and inside it took forever to get to the bar. We got 3 drinks each, and then we couldn't be arsed to queue up again. It was so insane. So we left and then went to look for another bar, forgetting it was Tuesday, nothing's open. But a few streets around the corner is the gay village. So we went to the gay
Oh,
bars.
Kev didn't know everything was closed and ended up in the gay village. That old chestnut. Come on, guys, we'll go to another pub. Oh no, everywhere's closed. What's this
So
place over here?
yeah, so we went to a gay bar that did karaoke for the night and stayed there for a few hours. It was brilliant.
Nice. Did you get any free drinks? Did any guys buy you drinks?
No, what was annoying is we went, two places didn't let us in, and there was 5 of us, 4 or 5 of us, all blokes, and we're like, if you go to a normal pub or a normal club, they let groups of women in because it attracts the men to come in. I thought,
Yeah.
oh well, 4 or 5 blokes are going to let us in because that's the
'Cause you're-
business, surely, isn't it?
Yeah.
And 2 of them didn't let us in, and then we had to go to another one, which was good. It was a good one.
It was a good game.
My mate JD went to the toilet, and when he came out,
Oi, oi.
I just handed I just handed him the mic and go, oh, it's your go, and it was Evanescence. Bring me back to life. One, take me, however it goes.
Bring me back. Oh yeah.
We all know. We just want you to keep singing
Save
it.
me. Is it that one?
Save me from the darkness.
Darkness I've become.
Come.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one. But he didn't know.
Or I come undone.
He was so
How
out
my
of it.
trousers
He
become
thought it was his
undone.
go, but it wasn't. I just spoke to the person that was running it, and I was like, "Can I borrow the mic a second?" Just put it in his hand. He went, "Oh, save me back." It's like, what am I doing? It happened so
Save
quick. He
me
didn't know what was going on.
from the toilet. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was good fun. So that was my Tuesday night.
Nice.
Better than
Nice.
most people's weekends. That
Wow.
was a good
Nice.
one. You guys got anything coming up over the next week for like Christmas dues and shit like that?
Yeah, we got Christmas on the 19th. I'm going to see Falling in Reverse and Ask Alexandria next Monday.
Falling in reverse.
And I got my Ricky Gervais tickets for next year
Ooh.
Oh yeah, nice.
at
Oh.
Wembley, so that'll be good.
We're going out the 19th as well. When's yours, Drew? Because everyone's the 19th. Sadie's is the 19th as well.
14th is mine. I'm meeting up with the lads from London. Some of my London lads.
Oh. No, I mean, you not got a work one?
That's in February.
Of course.
Yeah. God love them. God love them.
Okay.
What's that, night party?
Be less busy, I guess.
Well, yeah, but we're not allowed any alcohol because some things happened back in the future time.
So it's dinner, and then afterwards you're out to your own device.
It's dinner, Ribena, and then a taxi home. Like, done. Like, nothing crazy. Maybe Vimto, if we're lucky. I don't know.
Amazing. Well, this Sunday I'm going to a thing. I didn't know quite what it was until I googled it. Have you got? I don't know if it's a thing across the nation. It's called Bingo Bongo.
It's another gay bar.
Have you heard of it? No, so it's in
Kev's going to be like, 2 fat ladies, not welcome, get out.
It's all over the UK. I think there's like one in Manchester, one in Liverpool, and it's just a bingo night, but it's like 19 to 20s type crowd. It's like the sort of like.
Kev, why are you going? You little pest, what are you up to?
Well, no, it's a work do. All my colleagues are about 10 to 15
work
years
do.
younger.
Oh,
than
yeah,
me.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Kev's going to Finkley Down Farm for his work do in the soft play.
But no, it's bingo. But what it is you'll go.
Do a reenactment of Bethlehem.
You're on long tables like in Wagamama's. James
That's shit, I was scared me that.
Frank Carr poster. But yeah, it's all long tables like Wagamama's, and then they play music, and then when you win, you have to dance on the table and stuff like that. It's like wild.
That's fun. That sounds fun.
Thanks for clarifying the restaurant you're going to has tables.
It's not a restaurant. It's a gig venue where they put loads of tables.
It's like a barn. It's like a barn in the middle of nowhere where you can
It's
just.
Albert Hall in Manchester, so it's quite a pot. It's like Brixton Academy, but a smaller version. It's like an old theatre, basically. That's
Theatre. Old theatre.
old theatre.
Yeah, the old theatre, darling. Oh,
Old
lovely.
theatre, Dickie
We go to
boy.
a matinee.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Stand on the old table, have a little roost. Lovely.
Sounds like
Have a
Kevin.
little knees up.
Have you ever been to the Kevin Spacey one? You must have, Drew.
The old Vic one.
The
That
old
seems
Vic.
sketchy.
That's the one by
Yeah,
Waterloo, right?
that is the one by Waterloo. Yeah.
Round the back.
Oi, oi. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I didn't I didn't. Luckily.
He's been unbanned now, hasn't he?
Drew's been around Kevin Spacey pre-ban.
Yeah, he
Nice.
wanted to read my play. I don't know what that means.
No, he didn't. He wanted to do something else.
He wanted to read my play.
Were you invited to a specific place?
Well, no, he said, when I get back off holiday, we should come back to the Old Vic and we can meet up and I'll read your play. I was like,
No one else is invited, but you can come. Why would
Yeah,
put
but it
American
was so
accents
funny,
on
though.
English, isn't he?
Is that Jimmy
It was
Savile
so
guy
funny,
still
'cause
over
when he
there?
called, I literally thought it was someone absolutely taking the piss because he called up and he went, "Hi, is that Drew?" And I was like, "Yeah, who's this?" It's Kevin Spacey from the Old Big New Voices. And I was like, right, yeah. And then when he started talking, I was like, "Oh shit, no, it is. Oh wow, okay."
Did you save his number?
He's like, "No, but I did." He wrote me like a letter, but I can't find it now, which is really fucking annoying because I would have
Because the
framed
police
that.
seized it for evidence.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I mean, did I tell you my claim to fame was getting like dry humped
Riddled
by
by
his
Kevin
dog?
Spacey.
You got
No, what?
you.
I got dry humped by his dog while I was doing a speech from a play called Fall from Light, and his dog ran up on stage and kind of got quite acquainted with one of my legs,
Wonder where his dog learned how to do that.
and he was like, "That's great that you can interact with dogs, and it's a good
He was
thing."
just testing how much you take. Because
Yeah,
he was coming next.
or if I was willing to, yeah.
But
I
if
told
you
him
looked
one
down,
leg,
it was Kevin Spacey.
Kevin on the other leg. That was one hell of an audition. But yeah, it was, and I got to hang out with Jeff Goldblum as well, which was amazing. So
Drew, stop
Oh.
showing off.
I know, right? It was so cool.
Tell us about Jeff Goldblum.
Well, we did the Meisner technique, which is incredible. Like, and I made him laugh because I said, "Is it me, Jeff, or is that book quite monotonous?" Because there's like 40 pages talking about, "Did you play tennis? I played tennis. Did you play tennis? We played tennis. Did they play tennis? We played tennis. They played tennis." And I was like, "It's just very monotonous." And he's like, "Yeah, it's better to kind of do it in a kind of environment, basically." So then we started doing a Meisner kind of like class with Jeff Goldblum. Like, I was just slapping myself going, "That's the dude, man. That's the dude from The Fly, Jurassic Park."
That's
Like,
it.
he has that cool line where he's like, "That's a big pile of shit." And I was like, "That's the guy, man. Don't you blow this."
Bear in mind how famous he is. How many Jeff Goldblum films can you name without Googling it?
I love the man, and I can't. It is difficult.
Cats
did a
and
lot of-
dogs. Cats and dogs.
Yeah, The Truth About Cats and Dogs. He did a lot of theatre, though, to be fair. He's The Fly, a couple of the Jurassic Park films.
John, he was in a film I watched the other day, actually. What was that?
He's in Wicked.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Wicked.
no, it's Wicked, yeah. I haven't seen
Did
it.
you
I've
watch
seen
it?
clips. No,
Yeah,
I'm
clips.
not going to watch that shit.
Whoa! Come on, I'm gonna go watch that. Don't be like that. Don't be
I
like
don't
that.
like
He's in
musicals.
things like Grand Budapest Hotel and Independence Day.
Oh yeah! Oh fuck yeah! He's
Independence
brilliant in
Day.
Independence Day.
I don't like films, Drew, where people just randomly start singing about their life. I get it if it's a point, like they're on stage and they're singing.
Yeah, but
If
it's a
they're just walking
musical,
through
bro.
the street and they start like,
They're supposed
This is a
to-
recreation of a musical,
Yeah, it's based
Or
on the
off.
musical that was in the West End, dude.
and it's
I worked
yeah,
there.
I don't like
Yeah.
West End musicals.
Yeah.
and Jeff.
I've seen
Goldblum's a-
3 West End musicals. If you
Well,
could
mate,
guess what they are.
Here's another little thing though. When I was working at Wicked, that was at the Apollo Theatre, I was looking after Helena Bonham Carter because I was in the green room.
Well, I've seen 3
Yes.
musicals. One was in the O2. These
Yeah.
are your clues. One
Go on.
was in New York. One was in the O2.
Is it the same musical that you've just seen
No.
3 times in 3 different places?
No, one in New York. I hate it. I did not like. I found it boring and crap.
Les Miserables.
No, the second
Spider-Man.
one. The second one I've seen twice because I enjoyed it, and that was at the O2. So
Cats.
think about what that could be. And the third one was only in one theatre because it was specifically built for that show.
The Lion King.
No,
We Will Rock You.
no.
I'm out.
Marvel.
Marvel.
There was like a Marvel musical, wasn't there? Like Thor and...
Is it a famous one? Or are you talking about a weird play?
Very famous.
Is
All
it
3.
Shakespeare?
Oh shit! There was the Batman musical at the O2.
I've never heard of that. No, they're 3 of them are 3 of the probably top 10 Broadway shows or musicals.
Oh,
they're,
the-
they're probably all in the top 10.
The guy with half a face.
Maybe.
The guy with half a face.
No, the first one
Phantom
was
of the
in New
Opera.
York, and I
Yeah.
did not like it, and it was Chicago.
Hamilton.
Oh.
So Chicago. Did not like that, thought it was boring. The second one I've seen
Yeah.
twice.
Hamilton.
Was in the O2. I'll give you a clue. Liam Neeson narrated it one of the times.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Is that a musical?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like there are loads of singers and that in it. It's all songs. And the third one is the coolest one I've ever seen. Was Starlight Express.
Oh, Star Express is
Because
wonderful.
it had the
man.
ramps and everything, and the skaters all
and
came out. And
they zoom past you. Yeah, my dad took me. That's the first musical that my dad took me to go see. And when I saw Starlight Express, that's when I wanted to be an actor. Yeah.
that's the only three I've seen. I've got
Starlight
no care
Express is
for
amazing.
songs in films.
Starlight Express, I must confess.
Yeah, the songs were cack, but the skating was really cool.
Yes,
There was one about a train. I wasn't paying attention. I was just watching. It was like watching the X Games. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
the
the only
songs,
one
I couldn't remember any of the songs. They were shit. But
I think the only one I've
really
seen
good.
is Monty Python Holy Grail with Chris.
Oh, that was great. That was really, really great.
Really good.
I'll tell you what musical film I do like.
Guys and Dolls.
South
La
Park
Land.
movie.
South Park the movie.
South Park the movie.
That was a musical, full-on musical.
No, you mean the one in the West End with the Book of Mormon? You mean
No, he's
No,
on about the film,
South Park movie.
the cartoon, the film.
South Park movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
the whole
okay.
thing's a musical. It tricked everyone because no one expected it when they went to see it, and the whole
Wait.
film was a musical.
Well, isn't that when Saddam Hussein and the devil always
There's a whole
want to?
song about it, yeah.
Oh,
And shut your
yeah.
fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Oh yeah. And then Saddam's like, all you want to do is book. Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, no one expects all that coming. When they went to the South Park film, and all of a sudden there's just songs everywhere. Everyone was like, "What?" So
No,
good.
that was it. The devil was more empathetic than Saddam Hussein.
The
And he's
devil's
like,
really
I'm
camp.
worried about our relationship. Come on, let's go.
Have you ever seen what was meant to be, I think, the second movie, but they split it into like 3 episodes? I think it was like the one I can't remember what it was called, but basically there's this like this portal to like hell opens, or an alternative universe, and these like Christmas critters come through, and like Megatron and all these bad guys start coming through to South Park, and they like try and get Kurt Russell to go and like save him, like because he's been in Stargate. They're like, "You've done this before." He's like, "I'm an actor." He's like, "No, you've done this before. We've seen it." And they like send him through this like portal, and he gets like raped by these little Christmas critters. It's pretty brutal.
Whoa.
But yeah, you got Kurt Russell there.
Oh, talk about Christmas stuff. I think Deadpool might be doing a Christmas thing on Disney. It might be like one of those Guardians of the Galaxy that those little 20-minute.
I loved that Guardians of the Galaxy one the other year. I thought it was so
I
funny.
thought the idea was good and the Kevin Bacon was great. The actual thing was awful.
But they probably threw that together over a weekend. Like, it
Yeah.
was so good for what it was. Like, when he's singing at the beginning and getting all the words wrong, they're like commenting on all the words and stuff of the songs. It is good. And when they get Kevin Bacon, Drax is just funny in that. It's a shame the Guardians of the Galaxy are over now, isn't it, really? But yeah, I think they could have maybe done one more movie, but
Yeah, that was probably one of the better ones from the Marvel world, and it's the one I knew least about when they were
Yeah.
all coming out. And I
it's
watched
so
the first
funny
one,
though.
like,
That
this is
perfectly
amazing.
cast and
It was the first
really
comedy.
exciting movies.
It was the first pure comedy because all the other films are normal films. That was the first.
Oh yeah, because Deadpool wasn't Disney then, was he? So
Yeah,
it
this was
was.
the first comedy. This is well before Deadpool.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
All right. Right. Here we go. Here's the game. Guess the year of the very
I'll
first
Google
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Guess the what of the what?
First year of the Deadpool. I've already got it.
Yeah, what was it?
Oh, 2002.
What?
What?
Are you okay?
What?
How old do you
He's
think
got-
Ryan Reynolds is?
Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool.
Deadpool, I would say the first one was
2013.
No, I'm gonna say 2016.
Deadpool's 2016. And I say Guardians of the Galaxy is older. When is
I
it?
reckon it might be the same year.
2018.
2014.
Oh, I suppose they have had 3 movies, haven't they? So
So yeah, the first one.
I got
First.
soundtracks on vinyl, Kev.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some of the best music, man. The Galaxy ones.
The game's really funny as well because when you go on pause on the game, it plays that do 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 do. And if you say stand still for too long, he'll start
That's
dancing, put
what
his
Kevin was
headphones
about to
on.
sing.
Yeah, on the Reef's got Lego Marvel and it's got the Avengers and that in there, and it is actually really funny.
Sweet.
Well, do you want
No.
A zig a zig ah.
a few movie newsy bitsies?
Well, did anyone
you
ever
move
find
your
out what Zig Zig Hour was by any chance? They really, really, really wanted one.
It's
Really, really, really wanted one.
it's a really good time. Yeah,
I knew that was going to happen at one
I
point.
know.
A book
They
just
really
fell on
wanted
Drew's
that.
head.
Got my flaps down.
Zig Zig. Sounds like you kicked a
Ah.
biscuit tin.
I think the radiator's keeping the flap down.
Yeah, man.
Is it a double radiator where you can put the book inside?
At least your flaps will be warm.
No, just the one.
Drew's flaps are roasting right
Hopefully the
now.
radiator don't leak, or you have like warm, wet flaps.
Well, no, I think my flaps are all good, man. Actually.
Oh, before we move on,
They're
actually,
myth or they're normal.
Gareth asked me to correct
They're in place.
James.
What did Gareth ask you to do?
To
You don't wanna
correct
know.
James, or correct us.
Correct.
We said that there was 3 actors in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that have been in more than one film.
Oh yeah.
There's a 4th.
Yeah, we always said
Ooh.
4.
Bum, bum,
It's another person that we haven't mentioned.
Yeah, I know. We knew that. We were seeing if someone else was going to pick it up.
Do you know who it is?
No.
Me neither, but I've got their name. I still don't know who it is. I recognise her. If you Googled her, you'd know her name. You'd know her face.
Hold a picture up.
Her name is Alfred.
No, she doesn't count. She doesn't. Extras don't count.
She's not an extra. She's a massive Hollywood star.
Read all about it. Oh,
You know her, but
isn't she from
Alfred Woodard.
What's she in? What character is she in? One any
She's
of them
in films
films?
like Star Trek, 12 Years a Slave,
We don't care about that. We care about Marvel.
Annabelle. She's in
Marvel.
loads of massive films.
Marvel.
But she was in. I've forgotten already. I've written it down.
She was
Why
in
don't you
Black
just look at
Panther?
the films?
Wasn't
Click
she
on
in
her film log and it will show.
Black Panther.
She was the baddie in. Don't be racist. Not every black person's in Black Panther.
Whoa.
They are.
What?
Just to clarify, they are.
Easy now.
Denzel Washington's in the next Black Panther.
I know. She's a baddie in Luke Cage.
Oh, that doesn't count. Who hands up if anyone's watched Luke Cage?
Gareth, apparently.
Yeah,
And
but
she's
that's sort
also
of
in.
Gareth would do.
And she's also in Civil War.
As
Miriam.
and
Oh,
what is
yeah,
she
she's
in?
the
What
FBI.
is she in Luke Cage? Or
She's the FBI lady.
Yeah.
what is she in Luke Cage?
Person.
FBI lady. I bet it's the same character.
It's a bad guy.
Girl.
Bad guy.
Girl. Can't call her a guy. Bad person.
Guy means person. All right, guy.
No.
That's a group of people.
Guy means bloke. Gal means girl.
She's also in a film with Kevin
one cares.
Spacey. K-Pax.
She's the most forgettable actress ever because none of us knew she was in them films.
Whoa. Easy
No,
now.
she's in loads of good stuff.
No. Not a clue.
Anyway, yeah, I was going to
She
say.
looks like someone who was in Get Out.
Shall I tell you some movie news?
This is the movie news.
You've already told us one. Denzel is in. What did you say?
Then he's retiring.
No,
Nope. He's
two
in.
more equalizers.
He's got it.
2 more. God, he's gonna be in like a wheelchair, and he like Zimmer
They're doing it
frame
at
with
the same
machine
time.
guns on it.
I think they're doing them now.
Can you imagine that? He's got the Zimmer frame, he just lifts it up, it's like, and then he's like, "Oh, my hearing aid."
So
But
yeah,
he's 68, so he's not like crazy. Because like if you think about when we were talking about Cruise and Keanu Reeves still doing like Mission Impossible and John Wick, like he's only 6 years older than them.
But I like the
he
Equalizer.
looks
It's
good,
kind
like, he doesn't-
of feasible.
He doesn't look his age as well. Do you know what I mean? Like
That's
Denzel
'cause black
Washington
don't
looks.
crack.
yeah, he's not doing like backflips or anything. He's taking a gun off someone and going like that, and
Yeah,
killing them. So it's like,
Yeah, it's a bit more feasible, isn't it? And he doesn't do.
Yeah, he's not, like,
there's
riding
not much
horses
hand-to-hand
and,
combat, is
like,
there?
jumping off motorbikes and yeah, it's definitely more realistic.
Sit then. Cool.
yep.
Denzel.
That was nice. I like that. That was really smart.
The other one is something that relevant to you just mentioned again a second ago. Tom
Puppetry.
Cruise is in a new film that is not Mission Impossible. Shock horror.
Is he doing Far and
Ooh.
Away too?
No.
Do you remember that film?
Any other advances on what film he's doing?
I'd
Is
love them to
he
do a Minority Report too, though. I'd love that.
is he
I watched that the
playing
other day.
Maya Angelou in a biopic?
Who?
Maya Angelou.
She's a poet.
Yeah.
That sounds
Okay.
a bit highbrow for James. I'm confused.
I know, right?
Is he in the
When did James
new?
like poetry?
I bet he's doing something where he's fighting.
I don't
It's
know.
definitely not a rom-com, is it?
I don't know.
Is there any information on it, or is this just a
Yeah.
teaser?
I've got the name and the genre. I'm just waiting to see what else James comes up with.
Not a lot.
A western.
He's got no business in a western.
Why? He could ride a horse.
Yeah, but no. Is it one of them where he's a voice actor?
No, he's playing Jackie Chan in a biopic.
That is not true.
That is brilliant.
Jackie
No.
Chan could play Jackie Chan in a biopic, and he's probably the same age.
He's in a film called Deeper, and it's a supernatural thriller.
Ooh.
Water. So there's
About-
Cool.
you might have seen photos where he's wearing like one of those big face masks that go underwater rather than it's
I thought that was for Mission Impossible.
so did I. It's not.
Ooh.
What's it called again?
Deeper.
A great,
So it's
great
like
name.
Sphere. Then do you remember Sphere with Sharon Stone and
Yeah.
You can't have a film
Samuel
called
Jackson.
Deeper without a shark in it.
Dustin Hoffman?
Well, it's supernatural. I'm guessing not ghosts, but there must be something
Supernatural
weird.
underwater film.
Maybe it's ghost sharks. Like that hasn't been done before.
That'd be
In a
fucking
tornado. Ghost Sharknado.
Can you
Ghost
imagine the
Sharknado.
nerve if
Ghost-
they put him in
ghost-
a film with ghost sharks?
Ghostnado.
Guys, I still really want to get into that, coming up with like Barbenheimer things of like people, just someone that mentions two films and we have to come up with like a word to describe the two of
I
them.
would love to see a trailer for a film where there's ghost sharks. So a guy's out in a boat and he's like, "Is there like ghost sharks down there?" And they're like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm just gonna go home then. Why would I bother like going in there? Let's just go." Just turns the boat around and leaves. That's it. The end. Because in a haunted
Yeah,
house,
or the boat-
you live
the
there. You
boat
can't just
stops.
leave, can you?
The boat bumps into something and like, oh, it's just nothing. It's nothing. And then somebody kind of like looks out and then just gets pulled in by nothing. You're like, what? What's
Do you know
going
what
on?
they could, speaking about ghosts? Do you know what they could do a remake of? And I wouldn't be mad. Casper. How good was that film?
They could do a good one.
Guys, there were some great ghost films though. Do you guys remember The Frighteners?
Oh, Michael J. Fox. That
That
was one of my
Film.
favourites.
Do you remember that ghost film? What was it called? Oh yeah, Ghost.
Yeah. Nice.
All right,
nice.
so in January, the two big films that are coming out, if you want to Barbenheimer them, are Nosferatu, woof, and the Bob Dylan biopic called A Complete Unknown.
Ooh,
Bob
that's a fun.
Ferrati.
Bob Dracula. Is Nosferatu Dracula? Not really. It's different, isn't it?
No, it is Dracula.
What was the other one? The Beatles one?
A Complete Unknown. Bob Dylan.
Bob Geldof, you say?
Bob Dylan.
Bob,
Timothy Chalamet.
who's it about? Sorry,
Shyamalan. Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Could you have like not a clue? Because then it's like combining the two of them.
I think you're both rubbish. Well, we're all three of us are rubbish. Nosferatu, Dolan,
Nos.
Bob Ferratu.
I already said
Bob
that.
Ferratu's quite.
I
Yeah,
already
yeah.
said that.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That was all right. That was all right.
All right,
It was
February. The two big heavy hitter films is Captain America. What's the full title? Brave New World, and Bridget Jones. Mad About the Boy. I'm more excited about Bridget Jones, to be honest.
Captain Mad About a Boy.
Brave New Boy.
Mad About the Boy, not Brave New Boy. Oh yeah, Brave. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Brave,
I'm trying to bring the two, aren't I?
sorry, yeah, yeah.
Captain, I'm Mad About a Boy.
Mad About the Red Hulk.
No one cares about that film.
In March. It's March and April. Fuck it. Snow White.
Extra mad because it's the Hulk. Extra mad about the boy because They've helped themselves.
Snow White and Minecraft.
Snycraft.
Just you can say a full word. You have to say
By
Snow.
the way, the biggest
Snake.
that we already know it's
Snowcraft.
going to be the biggest bomb of the year.
Mind White.
Mind White.
Minecraft, I'm taking Reef to see. Has it got Jack Black in it?
It's got a big picture of a big square bumblebee.
Was it animated? I thought Jack Black was in it.
That's quite cute. That's a cute little bumblebee.
I think it's probably a mix.
We're going to go and watch
Minecraft.
that, but no one's. Look, we all agree no one's going to go and watch Snow White.
No, I didn't even know it was out. I didn't even until I just saw it there.
I think Rachel Ziegler
what about
ruined her
Minecraft?
career in one. Huh?
Snowcraft.
Yep, said that. That was the first
said
thing
it?
we said.
Well, you said Snowcraft, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, it's only taken me that long to come
Yeah,
up with
no,
that.
you went Sneecraft.
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 Yeah, no.
Sneecraft.
It's not.
I didn't know there was a
It's not
Minecraft film
German. It's
coming
not.
out.
It's not Mein Kampf. It's
Not
not.
Russian.
It's not Kraft.
That Minecraft film will do amazing, I think.
Of course it will.
Snuzzlecumber.
Of course it will.
Do you remember Snuzzlecumber? What's that from?
Schnuzzlecumber.
It's a real thing.
Have you Barbenheimed to film?
No. I thought I might as well have, but Snuzzlecumber.
What?
Snuzzlecumber.
James, that's for you. That's one of your weird films. Why does this
Sorry, I
screen
thought that was
always
your
look...
safe word.
James,
Snuzzlecumber.
you know you can put your mic about 20 centimetres south of where it is. Then when I'm cutting you out on social media clips, I can see your face. Not... You do you know how much it takes me not to put cocks in your mouth of every image I've got of you? There's a cutout. Every one I do, every time I touch on your face on the screen, it cuts out your face and there's like a big cock-shaped implement. It doesn't have the mic.
And you want a massive sausage.
It's a big gap. Right, I could so put everything in there.
Please mind the gap. Fill it in James's mouth.
Another bit of
Snuzzlecumber. James.
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
Can you name the film?
Is it an anagram?
It's normally used in Emmanuel in Space. They use a Snuzzlecumber.
I
No.
don't know what that is.
BFG, guys.
I haven't watched that film for about 35 years.
Kevin,
I thought
look
it
up
was
Snuzzlecumber.
No, how am I?
He has that drink as well, that Fizz Bang or whatever it's called. Well, I
Fizz
honestly
Bang,
watched the original when I was a little kid. I haven't seen the new one.
Fizz Bang Whoop seems a bit dodgy though, because that just seems like he's spiking kids.
Do you know, you just remind me of something actually. I had a really good recipe book when I was like 6 or 7 called Roald Dahl's Revolting Recipes.
Yeah,
And it showed
Revolting
you how
Rhymes.
to
Yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
all the stuff. Oh, I might get that for Reef actually.
Revolting Rhymes. Yeah. That was a
Roald
vibe.
Dahl's Revolting. Remind me about that later if I
Mate,
forget.
yeah, mate. Roald Dahl's Revolting Rhymes was genius because he flipped so many of the really well-known children's nursery rhymes, basically.
Cool.
Like, what's the one with the shoes? Cinderella, for example. Like, the guy comes back with a sword and just chops off the two ugly women's heads, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll have the fit one then." You're like, "Whoa, okay."
Is that verbatim?
That doesn't happen in the other version.
Oh,
that I
Roald Dahl
had.
goes, "I'll have the fit one."
Oh, I'll have the fit one now because the other two are dead. Yeah, definitely Revolting Rhymes is a vibe.
Oh, another bit of news then as well is I'm excited about this one. Javier Bardem
Woo!
is going to be playing the
Trump.
role that Robert De Niro played, I think, in the 90s.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And it's not going to be a film; it's going to be a series.
yes. I heard about this.
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear and a Half. Yeah,
That is that's a terrifying film.
yeah. But I think like seeing him in Monster, and we were talking about this, and Javier Bardem in Skyfall, and all the amazing things that he's done. He will be brilliant as the psychopath in Cape Fear.
Oh yeah, No Country for Old Men. He's got that.
Oh God, yeah.
I-
That film, guys. We have to please. We need to just start doing episodes on films that are feckin' amazing, and to do a whole episode on No Country for Old Men would be brilliant.
Well, none of us have all the
When's the
same
new,
streaming services. We'll have to commit to getting the same streaming service so we can.
No,
all...
I bought No Country for Old Men, man. It was like I've got that bad boy. That is
When
like
is the new Spider-Verse film?
Don't know.
Greatest trilogy of all time.
It doesn't exist, so it's not.
Be honest though, that was a great ending to the last one.
Oh, it was so clever. It was so clever. I would have loved to see Kevin's face actually on the big screen. No, well, not on the big screen when he's watching it on the big screen.
It's got no
His
date.
face,
I can't see a date for it.
mate. What was your face like, Kevin, when you saw the end of that?
We
Did you
can
do a
spoil it
reenactment?
now. When you realise he's in the wrong universe, I was
Just do
like,
a reenactment. Just do a reenactment of your face in that moment.
I was
Yeah,
genuinely sitting with Reef like, oh my god, like didn't see it coming at all.
I was like that.
I
I
forget
watched the
what's the
film
ending.
again.
What is the ending?
I literally watched the
Remember,
full film
he
again.
goes into the machine to go home, but because the spider that bit him was never meant to bite him, it was from another
Yes,
dimension.
it's in
He goes
dimension
back to
42.
that dimension, but you don't realise until
Oh, he gets
he
trapped.
goes into his house and his uncle Aaron's there, and then you realise he takes him up, and you realise that in that universe, Uncle Aaron's not dead; his dad's dead,
Yeah,
and he is the Prowler, and Gwen goes to his actual place, and he's not there, and she
yeah,
meets his mum and dad, doesn't she?
yeah. It's amazing.
That's it. Yeah, the new one.
That was a masterpiece. Like that was so good, man.
Like
So
the
good.
review, all you had to do was read the reviews. It was like getting 9s out of 10s and stuff on IMDb. But it was what probably the best animated film I've ever seen for storyline.
But I've also never seen like a twist like that in
It might
animation.
be my favourite Spider-Man film in
Whoa.
general. Like, as in, if they, I don't think it's feasibly possible to have done that film with real people. Like, because it had like a T-Rex and a
Yeah, the
horse and all
budget.
the stupid stuff going on. But
The
the
budget would have been.
soundtrack to it was amazing. The visual art, I've never seen anything like that in a film
Yeah.
before. It reminded me of the first time I watched Mitchell's versus the Machines. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
No.
Sony have got Mitchell's versus the Machines is very much like, it looks like it's hand drawn. So like the background's a bit like crappy, but like the people look like they've been drawn with pencil.
Oh my god.
But you should watch it.
You should watch Arcane, man, on Netflix. It's
Well,
insane. Two
Mitchell's and the
series.
Machines, Drew, is about Siri going rogue into robots,
Yeah.
and they try and kidnap all the humans.
It's
and
very
stuff.
Spider-Man with
Yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
but mate, Arcane is the highest level on IMDb. I think it's like 9.7.
Might give it a go. But yeah, Mitchell's and Machines is
For
on
a
Netflix,
computer
I
game.
think. Watch it with the
Hey.
missus, you'll enjoy it.
Okay, yeah, check out Arcane, mate. Arcane is my
And you watch Mitchell's
pick.
versus the Machines. It is a fun movie. But
2
it's something
seasons.
Sony have got it like cartoons down to an art now.
Well, actually, I tell you what, Arcane season 2 reminded me of. It reminded me of the second film Across the Spider Verse, Across the Spider Verse. Yeah, because they had, like we were talking about the bit where Gwen is trying to say goodbye to her dad, and like the wall starts dripping, and we were talking about how beautiful it is. It's almost like literally paint, like drying and falling. They do a lot of stuff like that in season 2 of Arcane, and it is just phenomenal.
I'm looking forward to what they do in the third one.
Yeah, I mean, how are they going to top that? Because like you have to keep raising the bar, right? And
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
you know the one that looks like a cow, the whole guy, the holy bad guy,
Warshank test guy.
Oh, Spot.
Spot. Yeah, holy war guy, Spot. The way it ends though is so dark because it's like he's got some really cold, calculated plans, and he's going to be a serious villain now.
It's also super funny. You know when he goes into Venom World?
Oh
And
yeah, that's genius. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like little things like that. It's so clever, isn't it?
I'll tell you a crazy little story about that real quick, and I don't know if you know this. So I think there was a young lad that he was making like loads of little Lego things, and he did loads of reenactments for things. And the team behind the Spider-Men, they liked this kid's stuff so much that they let him do that whole section in the Spider-Verse. So when Spot goes to the Lego version,
And he's like, beep, boop,
and he has to make up the noise because it's Lego. Hello. Yeah.
That's one of the funny. That was one of the best scenes of
Yeah.
any film I've seen recently because it was so out there. You just
Yeah,
didn't see
mate,
it coming.
it is absolutely genius.
But when he
I
goes
love
through to
that.
the Venom lady's shop, and she's just stood there looking at him, he's like, "Are you not like shocked or anything?" He's just like, "No." He's like, "Oh."
Yeah,
He
that
just
was
like
genius.
takes something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he takes some mints or something. Yeah,
Yeah, because
Um,
we watched Venom versus Carnage again, me and Reef the other day, because he loves it,
yeah.
and it's actually really, really funny. Like when there's bits in it when you hear Venom talk, it's so funny.
Yeah,
Like when he's like slagging off the girl's boyfriend behind the back, who's trying to sort his hair
yeah,
out when he's going to the restaurant and
that
all
is
this
so
sort of
funny.
stuff.
Yeah,
It is
their little
when you listen to the
relationship.
bits that just Venom say, which is you can miss them sometimes, but
But
he's
when they have
like
the
walking
domestic,
past, like he's a dick, or something like
yeah,
that. He's like, you look a mess.
they have the yeah they have it. Or he's like, we like her, we don't want to make a mess. Yeah, we want to
It's a
get her
shame
back.
that Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think he needs to be, man. He's done enough for the minute.
He might be.
He's done 3. Last Dance.
Is he frozen or is he?
I don't know if he's just in shock because he doesn't realise that Tom Hardy's doing 3.
If James, if you're listening, you're frozen in a surprised look.
Tom Hardy's doing 3.
He's gone. What the hell?
I'm still here.
You hear noises.
Oh, dude. Oh, man, he's
there you
actually
go.
gone.
There you go.
Oh, dude.
He'll be back in a second. I was going to say,
How cool is this t-shirt?
what is it? A little world?
Yeah, a guy pushing a world up a hill, man. Just tough times.
Oh, yeah. Very
Yeah.
subtle. It's nice.
My mum and dad got me it from Greece. It's really nice.
I like it. I like it.
I like it, man. I like it, Holmes.
Kate will be happy from this episode because Spider-Verse is back.
Because your
Spider-Verse.
cock keeps coming into screen.
No. Spider-Verse was mentioned again. We haven't mentioned Spider-Verse for like...
Paul and his girth into the Spider-Verse.
haven't done Emmanuel. And you did Emmanuel in Space earlier as well.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't said the B
I feel
word.
like it's fun doing that, though, because for the 7 listeners, we keep dropping little, what's it called, nostalgia bombs, and they're like, oh,
Stop saying 7. But more than 7.
it's the magic number. No, but actually, talking of 7, man, dude.
Let's not talk about
Cinema.
7 again.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, go on. What?
Is it the 40th anniversary, 30th, 40th?
Yeah, I've still not seen it in Cineworld yet.
You're booking in for it, right? Did you say you're booking in for it?
Well, it's not there yet.
Oh,
It was just advertised that it's coming back to cinemas, but
Next
it wasn't
year.
to a specific cinema or anything. So I'm just waiting for it to appear. It'll be in the new year. It won't be in December.
mate, I would. That's one film I definitely would go back to the cinema for. I think it's smart that they're bringing back such kind of nostalgic, kind of epic movies from the 90s. Like, it's
Yeah,
genius.
they need to keep doing that. Got me another Iron Brew beverage,
Nice. Does
alcohol.
it taste of Iron Brew? Is it quite kind of soury sweet, or is it just not really?
Yeah, it's a sour. It's a 4.8 soury mother.
That's by your place?
This is still that I've got a big crate delivered to me.
Ooh.
But
For the Grimbo period, or just this is just for fun and games, and then you'll get some more?
ages. I keep forgetting they're in a box by the fridge. I keep forgetting they're there.
Nice.
And keep buying different beers and then go, oh, fuck, damn.
I've already got some
They're-
beer.
They're like a very specific taste, so you can't just go, I fancy a beer and have these. You need to be in the mood for them.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Very distinct taste.
You build yourself up to the Iron Brews.
They're lovely and they're delicious and they're thirst quenching good, but they're
Are they
also
cold? Are they cold? Do you have them real cold, or is it like?
James is asking, yeah, freezing cold. He's
This is
asking,
hilarious. He's saying resend the link.
James's message is asking for the link again.
I kept inside you like Spot.
Can you
James,
hear me?
You're not there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
You're
No,
like
my
the
camera's
Mr.
not
ones.
on. My phone crashed. I don't know what happened. It didn't run out of battery, so I'm just putting it on charge without. I think it overheated.
You're like the Mr. ones. It was a hot topic though, guys.
So
La,
I've got
la,
no
la.
camera for like 5 minutes.
Okay. Forgetting to
But
plug.
that's fine for the audio listeners. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's
actually.
really weird. It didn't come any battery notice or anything. Just like went off. Went really weird.
That happened to me one time.
It's not even that warm.
One
but
time.
I guess maybe it went a bit funny.
Two times.
What is that? Is that
Stroking my pain. No,
It's
sweet.
the Fugees.
Fuji?
Yeah.
The Fuggies. One
Oh,
time,
thinking with my killing me softly with
That was
his
a banger,
word.
wasn't it?
which brings
Well,
me back to
I had that on CD single.
Nicholas
Killing
Holt
me
and
softly.
About a Boy.
Okay, we're going to talk about boys this week, don't you?
Do you know that?
This episode is Kev talks about boys.
Kev's been to a gay bar. His mate came out. All this sort of stuff.
Drew said earlier, "I've got my cock out" because
He couldn't. He kept getting his cock out.
Paul
Keep putting
popped up.
your one-legged cock in your hands.
And it could sound worse if you say it properly because it's not my cock. I've got JP's cock out.
And not only that, you kidnapped somebody else's cock just to pull out in front of us. You're like,
Yeah, not only did he come out, you keep playing with his one-legged cock.
I've been playing with my mate's cock all night.
It's a bit squeaky cock, isn't it?
It would be a squeaky cock, but I've cut part of it.
did you remove its?
The
Oh,
squeak-
mate, you're dark.
the
You
squeak
cut
is
off his
falling out.
leg, and then you take his squeeze away. His noise.
Paul is squeakless. There's no squeak in Paul.
Wouldn't it be funny if that was the noise you made when you peed? Yeah.
It's really unnerving speaking to you, James, when I can't see you because I don't know what
It is eerie.
you're thinking.
It is eerie.
Speaking to you from the other side.
It's
Eerie, Indiana.
Lake Erie.
Erie, Indiana. That was a great show.
What was the?
Do you remember Round the Twist in the Lighthouse?
Oh, have you ever been like this?
Yeah, that was on TV shows. Had wicked theme tunes.
Are you going around the twist?
Are you going?
Yes.
Remember Trapdoor?
Don't you enter that
Trap
trap
door.
Something down.
There's something down
Like
there.
shitty Play-Doh, wasn't it?
Right, I guess the game now is James name a TV kids show and we'll sing it. Go.
Thundercats.
Thunder, 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 cats.
Is that you making that one up?
No,
No,
it's
that's
right.
right.
I wouldn't know. I don't know that one.
Something.
Can you remember?
I know the program.
Can you remember the greatest theme tune of all time?
Darkwing Duck.
No.
Whoa! He's
No,
jamming his cock up his
Magnum
cat.
PI. Magnum PI had the best theme tune.
Oh.
I don't know. Do another one.
Magnum PI.
Or you
Do you
sing
remember
it.
Darkwing Duck?
What about Count
Darkwing
Duckula? That was a
Duck.
good one.
Yeah. Down, 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 ba, bum, bum, bum.
It's funky.
What about the
Duck.
Poddington Peas?
We did that one.
Bottom of the garden.
Among
Among
the
the birds and
bees.
the bees.
It's a bird of
There's a
someone
lot of friendly
did.
people.
Yeah.
They're
It's called the Poddington Pea. The Poddington.
Poddington Peas.
I'm going to play the Magnum PI theme tune briefly.
Please do.
Really close to your phone.
Best
Wait a minute.
theme tune ever.
What are you playing from? Oh yeah. Louder.
Get closer. That's a tune.
How are we meant to do that though?
That sounds a little bit like Darkwing Duck, like bam, bam, bam. They were cool, man.
Shall I do? Do you want to guess the theme tune?
Oh, what do you? The Hurricanes. Do you remember that? The Hurricanes.
Stop saying them,
No.
otherwise I have none left to play.
Oh yeah,
Right,
fair enough.
I'm
True.
going to play a theme tune. You got to guess it. I'll play like 5 seconds.
Would it be good if we could do a game where we have to change the theme tune? Like you pick like Raggy Dolls, but you have to do it in a horror theme.
Oh, that'd be dope.
You have to sing it like
Stop saying all the programs because I'm going to have nothing left to like bloody do, am I?
That's true. We are smashing the 90s there. Was that the 90s, 80s, 90s? Yeah.
Both.
yeah, I guess so.
I do feel sorry for kids these days because I swear, man, we had the best cartoons, you know.
What are we doing? Are we singing it or just naming it?
No, I'm going to play it.
Then what?
You got to guess it.
We've got to guess, I guess.
You got to guess.
We've got to guess, I guess.
I guess. Well, I guess.
Well, I guess we got to guess. All right. All right.
We'll start easy.
Don't forget the cannoli.
What's the rules? Just guessing the show?
Do we
You
go
have to-
back?
You have to
Have you got a
buzz in.
hand
I'll
up?
say who it is.
No, just shout in. I think just
Are we
shout.
buzzing or just shouting?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
What
Nice
did you
and
say?
easy,
Holy Ghosts.
That's a Ghostbusters,
I
man.
thought you said
I'm not
Holy
keeping
Ghost.
score. This is just for fun.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Ready?
Be louder.
And the masters of the universe.
He-Man.
He-Man.
Yeah.
Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is cringe.
James.
Oh. Is that
James,
the midday advert?
your sound needs to be
That's Duracell
louder.
advert.
But also on the movie news, He-Man, Idris Elba has been cast as Man at Arms in the new He-Man, which is
Man
coming
at
out
Arms.
very soon.
Oh, I got a couple more. Here's one.
Who's Skeletor? Michael Myers from Mars. Isn't it?
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
Ghostbusters 2. Don't look good.
Who are you gonna get?
That's right.
I was just gonna.
Any ideas? Guns N' Roses or something. Is it me or is it quite quiet?
Yeah, you need to get closer, dude. That's when they're in the library.
I think he stopped playing the game. He's just listening to music.
Yeah, he's just getting carried away now. Yeah,
That was the Extreme Ghostbusters.
you're the
Which is one of the best
Extreme, as in the
Ghostbusters
band
shows
Extreme.
Ah, okay.
Who
The
are
actual
ironic-
song was wicked. It was by a proper band, yeah.
by the band Extreme.
Don't think it was by the band Extreme.
Oh, I was going to say who are ironically not Extreme.
No, because he's too busy doing stuff in a cupboard with a noose and stuff like that.
Oh,
That was Michael Hutchins, wasn't it?
No.
Are you sure?
Extreme? No.
was it him and a hamster in a boiler room? Or
What are you talking about?
in a boiler jacket? I don't know. No, I'm being stupid.
Michael
Just
Hutchins is in excess.
Oh, that
Next
was
one,
yeah.
next
He
one.
was the one that diddled himself to death, wasn't
No, who's the one that drunk a pint of cum?
he? Yep.
whoa.
Loads of people to like spunk in a pint glass and then he downed it.
Right, I got one more for you. That's it, and we're not playing anymore.
Is that what it sounds like when you down a pint of cum?
It's like that
Right.
bit in
This
Dumb
is
and Dumber.
quick fire rounds. This is easy, okay?
Do you remember that bit with the bit?
Oh,
Can I drink some of
play-
that beer?
Yeah.
Ready? I'm playing it quick fire.
Go.
It's Black Friday.
That's the Apple advert.
It's Black Friday.
Save 231 pounds.
There
we go.
here.
Inspector Gadget. No,
No, it's the school one.
Biker Grove. Biker Grove. No,
Not Poppy Grove.
Bin Bin.
Dude.
I know it.
Did
The
you get it?
Funkle Dongles. I can't remember, but it's about the school, isn't it?
Grange Hill.
Grange
Rage
Hill.
Hill. What about Brave Star, man? That was a fucking tune.
That was
Brave
banging, wasn't it?
Yeah, play that one.
Play Brave Star, please.
I can't
Really?
remember. I can't remember what it sounds like right now.
Mate, that show, if they made that, like his horse, the strength of a bear, a bear, a bear, a bear, the speed of a puma, a puma, puma. Pump it up, James. It's really loud. Don't be scared.
Brave Star.
And
I don't remember it sounded this camp.
the
But
planet of New Texas boasts deep space.
is that you, James?
Free sun, land of precious ore. The carrion rush brought outlaws by the score. And one day, a lawman.
Wasn't as good as I remembered.
No, dude, that's definitely not it, man. I swear you've got like a pirated version of it.
No,
Just
actually, it's the start of an actual episode, so
no. Just type in Brave Star theme tune.
I did. That's the start of an episode I was watching, and it came up with the intro, believe it or not.
Here's
No,
one.
but-
Guess this one.
Magic is more powerful than science, and only those who control the magic control destiny. They are the visionaries.
Visionaries. I had the toys. Remember the toys with the holograms on the stick?
Oh yeah, they were cool. The toys on the chest.
Yeah, did you have the toys, Ted, with the big stick with the hologram?
Oh mate, look how good the graphics were, man. Do you remember Captain Planet?
Yeah,
He's a hero.
He was going to take pollution down to 0, but he didn't.
Yeah. Remember the character that had love, the love ring? That was awkward.
Oh,
Captain Planet now is basically Greta Thunberg.
who's it?
Mars.
Ian, who says they don't like musicals, right?
Matt Tracker, was that the guy? Yeah, Matt Tracker. That was about the leader of the good guys, wasn't it?
Mask was amazing. Anyway, should we chop shop and
I think
do
we should
another?
chop that one.
Do another. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Turds Day, the day of turds.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time.